Hello, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. And this evening, tonight, I'm going to read a story about a kiss before dying by Ira Living. It was nearly dark in a small room near the Stoddard University campus. The two people in the room that Sunday evening were both second-year students at the college. They were looking at each other in silence. A kiss before dying. The room near the campus. April 1950. Night was coming to the town of Blue River in the state of Iowa. It was nearly dark in the small room near the Stoddard University campus. The two people in the room that Sunday evening were both second-year students at the college. They were looking at each other in silence. The handsome young man was angry. His plans had been working so well, and now this news had come, but he wasn't going to show his anger. That won't help him. He walked to the window, and for a few seconds he looked out at the lights of the town. He looked at the yellow lights in the streets. He looked at the red light on the top of the municipal building, the tower, which was the tallest building in Blue River, a mile or two away. Then he turned and he smiled at the young woman sitting on the bed. "Are you sure that you are pregnant?" he asked her gently. "Are you really sure that you are going to have a baby?" "Yes, I'm sure," she replied. "The doctor told me that I am 2 months pregnant." She started to cry. "What will we do? Can we get married soon?" "Don't cry," the young man said. "Everything will be okay." He smiled again. The young woman stopped crying and she's trying to smile too. "Oh, let's get married right away," she said. "I'm sure that my father will like you when she meets you. We will be so happy." "Well, we could get married immediately," the young man said. "But this isn't what I have planned." "Dorothy, you know that I plan to meet your father in New York in the summer, at the end of the college year. I wanted to ask him for permission to marry you then." "I want your father to like me, Dorothy," he went on so quickly. "If we were already married when I met him, he would guess the reason. He would guess about your pregnancy. He won't like that. He will be angry. He will stop giving you money. We will be poor. I have I will have to leave college." and get a job in a store. And you will have to leave college to take care of the baby. We will have to live in a trailer. How will you feel about that? How will you family feel about it? I love you, the young woman replied miserably. I don't care about being poor. I don't care about my family. We will be happy, I'm sure about that. And I don't believe that my father will be angry. Anyway, we don't have any choice. I am pregnant. We will have to get married soon. The handsome young man walked over to Dorothy and put his arms around her. Tonight, he had to pretend to love her. We do have a choice, he said. What do you mean? The young woman whispered nervously. I know someone who can help us, he replied. You don't have to be pregnant, Dorothy. The young woman pushed him away from her. You want to have you want me to have an abortion? She said angrily. No, I won't do it. And she started to cry again. I love you, the young woman replied miserably. I don't care about being poor. I don't care about being poor. I don't care about my family. Listen to me, the young man said. I do love you, Dorothy. You know that, but I don't want to destroy your life. Your family is rich. You don't know about being poor, but I know about it. You won't hate it. Sorry. You will hate it. Listen, I want to marry you next summer with your father permission. Then he will go on giving you money. We will rent a little house near the campus. It will be wonderful, but you mustn't have this baby. I won't have an abortion, Dorothy shouted. You won't need an operation, the young man replied quietly. You will only have to take some pills. I can get them from a guy in one of my classes. His uncle owns a drugstore here in Blue River. He held the unhappy young woman in his arms again. For the next hour he whispered in her ear. He told her many things that she wanted to hear. At least he looked at his watch. You must go back to your dormitory, he said. It's nearly 10 o'clock. I will meet you tomorrow evening under tree outside the primacy laboratory. I will meet at 8 o'clock. I will bring the pills then. When his girlfriend had gone, the handsome young man put his hands over his face. Oh God, he said desperately. He had planned everything so carefully, but he'd been careless about one thing. He'd only make love with Dorothy once. He had to make her believe that he loved her, but he'd been careless, and now she was pregnant. I can't marry her if she's pregnant, he told himself. I will not leave in a tailor with Dorothy and a baby. The young man was desperate, desperate because he wanted to marry Dorothy Kingship. He wanted to marry her because she was rich. He wanted to marry her because her father was the owner of Kingship Copper Incorporated. When the young man had found out that a young woman in his economics and philosophy classes was one of the Leo Kingship's daughters, his life had changed. He had begun to think of an exciting father for himself. He had thought of a father with lots of money, a beautiful house, and a good job with Kingship's big, successful company. Okay, thank you for your time. Thank you for your listening tonight. And I hope to see you next time for the rest of the story for the next evening. Bye bye. Have a good night.